Alright guys, so today we had our first problem with the Cummins. Now as you guys know, I just installed the Edge Juice with Attitude just 2 days ago on this thing, and I forgot to actually tap into the VP44 to let the Edge know to push more fuel, and so then increase the horsepower and get the full potential out of the Edge. So I forgot to do that, so I actually tried that last night. And so I tapped into the VP44, the top wire closest to the engine block, tapped into it, everything was fine. It took me about 15 minutes. Put everything back together, went to turn the key over to turn on the ignition, my check engine light's on. So I'm like, okay, well when I unplugged the sensor and plugged it back in, then it must have tricked the system into thinking something was wrong with it. So I went ahead and reset it, unplugged my batteries for like a minute or two, reset the codes on the CTS2, and then try to do it again. And the truck starts fine, runs fine, or was running fine, and then the check engine light comes back on about 10 seconds later after running. So I Googled the codes and forms come up, and it's the P1690 and the P1693, which I've come to notice that those are the death codes for the VP44 on the truck, which I haven't had a problem with. Now, it's not the Edge's fault. I want to stress that. It's not the Edge's fault. Telling the VP44 needed, or the Edge telling the VP44 to send more fuel pressure, all it did was put the VP44 over the Edge, and it was more than likely already going bad. The truck has 167,000 miles on it right now as it sits, and it still has a stock VP44. So you guys know the 24 valve is notorious for the VP44 going bad, and I think that it just went bad. So today in this video, I'm going to try a couple things. I'm going to try to unplug all the sensors again. I'm going to try to unplug the sensor in the back of the VP44, let that all sit for like 20 minutes, unplug everything, the batteries, unplug the Edge Juice with Attitude, and then plug everything back up except the Edge Juice with Attitude. I'm going to leave that off, and then I'm going to see if we're back to having the check engine light on or the check engine light goes back off. Now right now, against probably the better judgment, I am going to start the truck up to show you guys what it's doing. Now it's getting a little bit worse because as of right now, when I go to start it, and I just had to back it into the driveway because Hawaii decides that, look how sunny it is right now. I swear about 15-20 minutes ago, before I went inside to grab my GoPro, there were storm clouds everywhere. And now look at the sky. There's clouds in the sky, but it's a beautiful blue sky out here. I had to drive back the truck from the driveway because it was raining pretty hard out here. But when I went to back the truck in the driveway, this is the first time I started up this morning. I knew I had a problem last night because white smoke was coming out of the tailpipe, and that was on the form that I was reading. That was one of the telltale signs you have a bad VP44 or it's going out. But the truck starts fine, so I know the VP44 is pushing fuel for it to start, but I believe that it's going bad. Now what I'm about to do is set you up here in the corner and show you guys what what's going on with the truck. It's revving uncontrollably. It's going like, without even me touching the gas pedal, it's like revving, and it's super annoying. And I'm thinking that I might have to get a new VP44, which if I do, that's going to put the truck out of commission for at least the duration of the shipping, which is going to be at least a week or two. Which sucks because I actually have a surprise part coming on Monday. Today's Friday as I'm recording this. There's a surprise part coming on Monday that I haven't even released or told anybody about, and I'm actually really excited for it. Like, it's not the biggest part in the world, but it's not a small part either. Like, this part is going to be cool, and I haven't even released it. So I'm really hoping I can get this truck fixed today by unplugging everything, and that's what we're going to try to figure out today, guys. Is this going to work if I unplug everything? But I'm going to set you up in the corner and show you guys what it does against my better judgment. I don't want to ruin the VP44 more than it already is because I do want to see if I can get it to work somehow today, but something's telling me that I'm not going to have very good luck with this thing as it is, so I'm at least going to get a good video out of it, if anything. So I'm going to set you guys up and show you what it's revving at. I will let you know what the fuel pressure is at after I come back to the camera and grab it, and we'll go from there. Check engine lights on. It's blowing white smoke. I'm gonna turn this off very quickly, but I'm at 19 to 20 PSI still, so I'm still getting PSI. All right, so I just turned that off, guys. I really don't want that on too long. One, because it smells horrible, and I'm actually about to step outside the garage right now and let this air out. So I don't have the stand for the GoPro right now because I left it back over there, but I'm about to unplug everything. Now that you guys know what's going on, know my problem, maybe you can comment down below, let me know if you've seen this before, if you possibly know how to fix it. I've reached out to a couple of my buddies that I've met from YouTube and Instagram. I've been talking to them on the phone today. I've been talking to my brother. A couple of them think that I need a new VP44, and a couple of them think that it's possible that I can unplug everything and still have a chance. So let's hope for the best, guys. Let's try to make the best of this situation, even though it's really not a good situation at all. Again, it's not the Edge's fault. VP44 is going to go bad regardless. I do have the fast 150 on here. It's been on here for about 6 months time now, and you know, maybe it was just the time for the VP44. We don't know. Like, I don't know a lot about this. I'm not gonna act like I do, so it's really just trial and error. If I unplug everything and plug it back up and I'm still in the same problem, then we're gonna go to a next step, and that is me uploading this video, asking you guys for help, asking you guys if you've ever seen this problem before. I already called my diesel mechanic over in Kaneohe, part of the island, and he already told me that I should try unplugging everything and unplug the Edge and see if I'm still having this problem. And then we're going to go from there, guys. I've already asked him prices on installation on the VP44, because I mean, maybe I probably could do the VP44, but I really don't even want to mess with it. I don't want to make anything worse, so I might even just get him to install the VP44 if it gets to that point. I'm hoping it doesn't, but if it gets to that point, I've already talked to him about maybe scheduling the truck to get in for service, because I definitely need this truck up. I got parts coming in. Like I said, one of them's already getting here Monday, and now I'm gonna have to delay that video. And then I've got another part already, literally was about to buy it last night until this happened. So I mean, videos are still going to be coming out, guys. Install videos. This is just going to delay it a little bit. Like I said, after the video is complete, comment down below if anything's going on. I'm not going to videotape anything inside the engine bay as far as me unplugging anything, because I don't want this video to be extremely long. I really just want to get advice out of this video and see if it works. If it does work, thank God, then I'm good to go. And then we'll find the solution for it. I know this problem happens a lot, so more than likely, if you guys have a 24 valve or ever known anybody with one, you know about this problem. So I'm about to go do that real quick, and then wish me the best of luck, guys, and we'll get back with you here in a minute. Alright, so I unplugged everything and waited 30 minutes, so now we're about to go inside the cab and see if we can get that check engine light to go off. I unplugged the VP44 sensor for 30 minutes. I still see the check engine light on. We are going to... Wow, okay, so I don't have the Edge plugged up right now, so I can't necessarily clear that code, but the batteries being off for 30 minutes and unplugged should have reset it if it was going to reset. So I guess I'll try to start it and see what it does. Alright, so I just started it. I can already see back there we have a cloud of smoke brewing, and it's revving uncontrollably, so we're still having the same exact problem, guys. We might have to try a different route. Yeah, still running uncontrollably, still revving up erratically. Fuel pressure, I don't know if you guys can see, but fuel pressure is right at 19, so I'm still getting fuel pressure, which is so weird. Like, it smells horrible in here, so I'm gonna step outside the garage a little bit. But if you guys know how to fix this, please let me know by commenting down below. I'm hoping to fix this as soon as possible. I'm hoping not to have to buy a new VP44. Definitely don't want to have to do that. Those things are ridiculously expensive. I think they're right at $1,000. But if I have to do it, then that's what I got to do to get this thing back on the road. So, but hopefully it's a lot cheaper of an option. I heard of a stealth plate, stealth cover that's been suggested to me already. Don't know too much about it, but I did call Edge and who else did I call? Thoroughbred, and they let me know that that probably isn't going to help the situation, but I don't know. Maybe it still is an option. Let me know down below. And this isn't a normal video that I make, but it's part of the business, man. It's part of owning a diesel. Sometimes things are going to mess up, and we just got to roll with the punches. We got to get them fixed, and we can't sit here and just sit on it because it ain't gonna fix itself. So I got to figure out how I'm gonna get this fixed and get it back on the road. Again, this is a problem that a lot of 24 valves have, but I hope you guys, I don't know how you could enjoy the video. I mean, if you hate me, you probably enjoyed it because I'm upset right now, but I hope you guys did at least get something out of the video. Please leave me a like down below so we can raise awareness and let more people see this video so they know what possibly might have to be the issue on their video. Or if we can get some comments building down below, maybe we can build up a solution for this possible problem so we can raise awareness and help each other out. This is what the whole video and channel is about, guys. Helping each other out with these trucks. And when issues arise like this, unfortunately, you know, they do arise. This is the first problem I have had with the truck. I owned it for about 6 months, and I knew it was inevitable and that was going to happen eventually. I just didn't want it to happen this quick, especially after I just got the Edge. Because I really wanted to make some burnout videos for you guys. You know, nothing too crazy. I would never dog this thing. I never have dogged it, never will. But I did want to spin the tires, maybe blow some black smoke for a video or something, maybe catch you guys' eye, because that's always important, and just have something a little bit different. But as soon as we get it back on the road, we'll have that video. Appreciate you guys watching, and we will see you in the next one.